My dad died 4 months ago, and I didn't go to his funeral. Now my sister isn't speaking to me, and my mom says I broke her heart, but I'm not sure I made the wrong choice. I need to give some context here. My parents divorced when I was 9, and my sister was 6. Dad moved 2 states away for work, and started a whole new life. New wife, stepkids, the works. He'd call on birthdays and Christmas for the first few years, then even that became spotty. I saw him maybe 5 times between ages 12 and 18. He missed my high school graduation, didn't help with college, wasn't at my wedding. My sister had a similar experience with him. The difference is that about 6 years ago, my sister reached out to him, and they started rebuilding their relationship. She'd visit him a few times a year, they'd talk on the phone weekly, the whole reconciliation thing. She kept encouraging me to do the same. He's different now, she'd say. He really regrets how things went. He wants to know you. I tried once. I really did. 3 years ago, I drove out to see him. Within an hour, he was talking about his stepkids' accomplishments, showing me pictures of their graduations and weddings that he'd actually attended. He asked about my job, but kept checking his phone. When I brought up how much it hurt that he wasn't there for me growing up, he got defensive and said I was holding grudges, and that he'd done his best given the circumstances. I left early and decided I was done trying. When my sister called to tell me he had cancer and it was terminal, I felt nothing. Maybe that makes me cold, but it's the truth. I sent a card saying I hoped he wasn't in pain, but I didn't visit. My sister called me weekly asking me to come see him, saying he was asking for me. I said no, every time. He died on a Tuesday. The funeral was that Saturday, about a 4-hour drive from where I live. My wife asked if I wanted her to come with me, and I said I wasn't going. She looked surprised, but didn't push it. My sister called me crying, begging me to be there. She said, "Whatever happened between you two, he's still our dad. Mom needs us both there." Here's the thing though, I'd already made plans that Saturday to help my best friend move into his new house. We'd scheduled it weeks in advance. I'd rented a truck, and he was counting on me. But more than that, I just didn't want to go. I didn't want to sit there and listen to people talk about what a great guy my dad was when he couldn't be bothered to show up for me for 18 years. I didn't want to comfort his wife and stepkids who got the version of him I never did. I told my sister I couldn't make it. She asked why, and I was honest. I said I had other commitments, and I didn't feel like I needed to be there to grieve someone who was basically a stranger to me. She lost it on the phone, called me selfish and heartless. My mom called an hour later in tears, saying I was abandoning the family when she needed me most. I helped my friend move. We got pizza after, and I didn't think about the funeral once. But since then, my sister has barely spoken to me. Short texts, no calls. My mom says she's disappointed in me and that family is supposed to be there for each other no matter what. She keeps saying I'll regret this decision someday, that you only get one father. My wife thinks I should have gone for my sister and mom, even if not for my dad. Some of my friends agree. Others say I don't owe him anything and that showing up would have been fake. I keep going back and forth. Part of me feels justified. Like, why should I pretend to mourn someone who barely knew me? But another part wonders if I made things harder for my sister during an already difficult time. The thing that really gets me is my mom saying I broke her heart. She divorced him too. She knows what he was like, but apparently I was still supposed to show up. Am I the asshole?